I'm gonna try something new on this channel, if you even call it that. The new trailer of Inside Out has finally been released, and we finally got to see some new looks on the new emotions, if you can believe it. Like, if you've seen it, then you're lucky, but if not, but and let's just get to the point. As you may know, people are waiting to see the new Inside Out 2. But first, I want to talk about some stuff that I do like about this trailer. But actually want to talk about the poster first, because the poster is actually shouts deja vu to me. This is a poster of Inside Out 2, and it does look good, but it does remind me of something familiar, something that we call very similar in concept, but poorly executed. Something that go whoop, an emoji. The poster of Inside Out is similar to the poster of an Emoji Movie, but the difference is, this time I chose the poster of Inside Out 2 because at least we all know we're gonna have a fun time with Inside Out 2 because it's Pixar. The Emoji Movie, no one liked it. There's some people out there who liked it, but at the end of the day, no one even liked it. Also, I will make a video about fixing Emoji Movie in the future. Well, stay tuned on that. But anyways, let's go on to the trailer of Inside Out 2. We already know about anxiety. You know, the Muppet-like emotion where it fills in the void, where even though the first film lacks an orange emotion, this one fills in the void. But here's my idea of the thought process of making an anxiety. Okay, first, you take the design of fear, but we can't use the official design of fear. Okay, let's take fear's old design, but we need an orange, so let's fill in the void with orange. Then make that same character orange. So give it some few extra clothing, then get rid of the nose and give it that poppy hairstyle. And there, you have anxiety. But she's only one of the emotions that has been scrapped, though she is one of those few emotions that have been conceived by other artists but never been officially made by Pixar. The other emotions that have been concept were envy, ennui, and embarrassment. Envy started as this slender, despicable man that is filled with jealousy into the smallest member of the emotion cast, if they do become the new members. And I'd say I do like this design. Though my biggest nitpick, why doesn't she have a nose? Shouldn't she have a nose, just so that way it could feel more natural? I like her design. Like, we just have a design that first came from a greedy, envious man to a little girl who is full of jealousy. I like the design, but I kinda do wish she does have a nose. My opinion. Next we have embarrassment. Next was shame. I don't know which is which. Like, is this guy shame or is this guy embarrassment or the other way around? I don't know. I don't know which is which. And both of them are very similar since they are male, and the final product is a male. And I'm very, and I do like this design. Very stylish. I do like his big old design, making him a big emotion. Like, you're so big that you're literally embarrassed about everything. You want to be so small, and yet you're not. I do like it. It does remind me of Bing Bong, which I'm pretty confident that he will not be returning because it's time to grow up. But I am satisfied of Embarrassment's look. I like it, and I'm very, very satisfied of this design. Finally, we have Ennui. This is Ennui in the storyboards phase. Well, not this one. This one. See the bored expression of his eyes? Ennui was originally supposed to be a boy. A male, per se. And he did miss the cut of the first film. Thankfully, he got a second chance. But he's not a boy in the sequel. He's in fact a girl. Ennui does resemble Fear, but instead of purple, it's indigo, and it's more doesn't care about anything. She's like, meh, who cares? And here's a nitpick. Why is Ennui a she? Wouldn't more better if Ennui has been a he? And don't tell me that long hair. Penguin Zero have long hair, and he is a boy. He is a boy. Terry Bogard has long hair, a ponytail hair, and he is a boy. So why can't Ennui fill in the void? Wouldn't it be better if Ennui was a male, or better yet, non-binary to fill in the gaps? Like, it's not classified if he is a boy or girl, just non-binary. But nope, I guess girls are more important. Girl power. Anyway, the one thing I do like the trailer of Inside Out 2, because it feels like a parody. It feels like the parody of Inside Out, and yet yet it is official and become its own thing. Excuse me one moment. Sorry. Anyways, had to toot. Anyways, what I do like about the trailer is that I really do like how Pixar just subverts your expectations. Where here's the thing with the first Inside Out, where even though Joy has been shoving sadness away, it does feel like it's all her fault. Here, it's like Joy is so close of shoving the new emotions away, but here's the thing. The new emotions actually throw away the old emotions. What a twist! I was expecting Joy and anxiety to go outside of it, but no, I did not expect this. Instead of just joy, but sadness, almost the other three emotions that did not leave headquarters are outside for the very first time, making anxiety an antagonist of the story. I don't think Inside Out needs a villain since it's perfect the way it is, but if it's ever going to have a villain, I think it would be better if anxiety or the other emotion became an anti-villain. An anti-villain. Like a villain that becomes good at the end of the film, though it is Pixar, so all I can say is just expect the unexpected. And one thing I do like is all the details of this film. I noticed this scene before, all the emotions before it got captured by embarrassment. This is the first time ever where which character is least likely to get ticked off, or the least likely. Anger is most likely. Disgust is most likely. And since Fear can get angry, and even Joy, the character that is happiest of all, can get angry. Like, see those angry eyebrows on her? If she gets angry, you know you ticked her off. The only emotion that lacks angry eyebrows is sadness. It's more like she gets betrayed, and out of all the emotions, she's one of those type of emotions that gets the least likely to get angry. Or better least, sadness is the last emotion to get angry. I know I might be repeating myself, but it's just my personal thoughts. And I do notice that the mother's emotions, they still have those 5 main emotions. There's this new location, and it does remind me of the movie Soul, if you have seen that film Disney Plus or in theaters, where I recommend the latter. And look at this, look at it, look at all these memory cores. What is this place? It feels so alive. And also, in this scene where they focus on their sarcasm, where is sadness? Like, what happened to her? Because the last thing we want from sadness is to be gone. Like, we don't want sadness to be gone because we already know that she is important. But hey, look on the bright side. There's one thing I did. They bring back John Ratzenberg. They didn't have to bring him back, but they did. And I'm happy that he came back. I do like how Inside Out 2 might be Pixar's time to get back on their feet, box office wise. Because have you seen Turning Red in theaters? or even Luca in theaters. Oh, and by the way, Luca's coming to theaters. Don't miss it. Inside Out 2 for me is like I'm excited to see it in on the big screen if I get the chance. I admittedly when I first saw the Inside Out back in my classroom in middle school, I was very afraid of that because for some unknown reasons, maybe because the main character or something. The trailer scared me back then. I don't know, or Disneyland for some odd reason. But when I watched it in Miss Corman's class in middle school, I later appreciated it later on in life, and I would say this is one of Pixar's modern classics, and I still like it. I mean, who couldn't say no of you ruined pizza? First was Hawaiians, and now you. I feel like this might be one of the best movies of 2024, but since all the competition coming out there, I think it might be the best of 2024 or one of the best. Not the, but one of the best, like second to third place. I I want to say more about this, but I can't really say so much about it since I did wander off about it later on in the bathroom when I was cutting my hair the other day. But I am looking forward of Inside Out 2. If you want to go ahead and see it, just remember it's coming out on June 14th of this year, 3D or not. And I am more excited to see this. But what do you think about this trailer? Like, if you like this video, if you want to consider liking it or subscribing it if you're watching on YouTube. If this becomes successful, then I'll make more videos like this in the future. See you later.